Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day today. So for today's video, I'm going to be filming a beauty empties because I've not done one in a while and I've accumulated quite a few. There's a mixture of like skincare, body care and makeup today, so all the fun things. So yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, leave a like, comment down below what video you want to see me film next, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos. And with all that being said, let's get straight into it. So as always, I'm going to leave makeup to the end because I feel like that is the most fun. So I'm going to start off with body care. So I have two like body creams that I've emptied. Both of them are Soap and Glory. So the first one is gonna not look empty, but I have tried my hardest to get this last bit out of here and I cannot. So this is the Soap and Glory Call of Fruity Hydrating Body Lotion. It's a 500ml bottle. I got this in like a Christmas gift set. Really nice. Love the smell of this, by the way. It's like super fruity. Oh, it just smells so nice. It reminds me of like, I don't know, like holiday smells. Oh, just I could eat it. really like this. It soaks into the skin really nicely. I always quite like Soap and Glory body lotions, but I particularly like the smell of this one. So definitely one I would consider repurchasing. The only thing I don't like, I hate the application of this. Like having to pump it out, like to do your whole body. Come on now, Soap and Glory. Who can be bothered to do that? I often just took the lid off and like poured it into my hand. But yeah, and I also can't get the last bit of this out, which there is quite a lot down there, so that's kind of annoying. But really nice scent, left my skin feeling nice and silky smooth. And yeah, I would repurchase it if they had different packaging. The next one is also Soap and Glory. So this is the Soap and Glory The Real Zing Radiance Boosting Body Serum. I really liked this. It was like, how do I explain this? It's like thinner but more hydrating than a body lotion in my opinion. I really liked this. It did linger on my skin for a little bit, like it took a while for it to soak in, which I wasn't the biggest fan of because I kind of need my lotions to kind of soak straight in because I can't stand that like greasy kind of like there's something on my skin feeling. I can't stand that. So it did take a little bit longer to soak in. However, it really did make my skin feel amazing. It also smells so fresh. Oh, like so fresh. Like if I was to have a shower, get out and put this straight on, I would feel so awake. I really like the scent of this one. Definitely one I would consider repurchasing, especially more so as we're coming into like the hotter months because my skin can get a little bit drier in the hotter months. So I feel like this would be really handy, but I do really like it. And I much prefer this kind of squeezy packaging than the pump. So now I'm going to move on to skincare. So I guess whilst we're on the theme of Soap and Glory, I will get the last one out of the way. So the next product is the Soap and Glory Speed Plump Intensely Hydrating Day Lotion. This is for normal to dry skin, but I really like it. And I have quite oily skin. The only thing I would say is this to me feels quite silicone-y. When I put it on, it does feel super hydrating, but it just kind of, I don't know, it feels like there is like a layer on my skin. I don't really know how best to describe that. It just feels a little bit like a silicone primer, like it has that like silicone feel, but it is super hydrating and my oily skin did quite like it. I say oily, my skin nowadays is like oily and dry, which not ideal. But yeah, I did really like this. I would repurchase it, I think. It's quite heavily fragrance. Now, fragrance products don't bother me, but I don't like to use too many products with fragrance on my skin. I much prefer opting for products that don't have fragrance in them, especially like skincare products. I just prefer that they don't have fragrance in it. I just feel like it's unnecessary, although it is nice. Fragrance just isn't really good for your skin. So yeah, thinking about it now, I wouldn't repurchase this. I did really like how it was on my skin, but I definitely have tried different creams that are probably along the same price bracket as this, if not cheaper, that I do much prefer. So yeah, it is a good one, but I wouldn't repurchase it. So that's it for Soap and Glory now, I promise. So now let's move on to the next product, which is the Mud Masky Serum Infused Eye Mask. It's supposed to reduce dark circles, puffy eyes, fine wrinkles, dry skin and swelling. I don't think this did anything for me. It didn't feel like it did anything. It was a super liquidy formula. It does have a funny smell, but it's because it's kind of just got all good ingredients in there. It just didn't do anything for me, and you have to sit with this on for like 8 minutes. And I much prefer just an eye cream that I can put on and go to bed, or an eye mask that I can put on and go to bed. This you have to wash off. You cannot leave this on. And I actually had to like wash it off as well, like, because it always just felt like it was under my eyes, and I just didn't like it because it has that like funny smell to it. There's like bits in it. Yeah, it just not really my cup of tea, and I don't really feel like it did anything. The next product is always in here. It is the Garnier Micellar Water. I always have a micellar water in these empties. Yeah, I just like to use this as my second cleanse before I wash my face. So I usually go in with like an oil or a balm cleanser to kind of melt off my makeup, or just my SPF if I'm not wearing any makeup. And then I go in with a micellar water just to kind of clean anything else that might be left on my skin. Usually there's not, but just in case. And then I also wash my face before bed as well. Yeah, I really like this. I will continue to use it. It's just a really handy makeup tool, I would say. And then the last skincare product is one of my favorites. So this is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser. So this again is for normal to dry skin. I obviously have oily skin, but at the minute I'm having a little bit of dry skin, so I really like this. The pump makes it nice and easy to just get the right amount of product on your hand to cleanse your face. I love this for in the morning because it just makes my skin feel awake, and just not like, it sets it up right for the rest of the day. I don't know how else to explain it. My skin just, after I've washed my face in the morning, it just feels awake and smooth and hydrated. And then when I put my skincare on, chef's kiss. Yeah, really like this, and it's one that I will continue to repurchase, and it lasts us ages as well. Okay, so now on to like the more fun stuff. So that is makeup. So I'm gonna start off with this one. So this is the, why is it whenever I film something is going off in the background? Anyway, this is the PS Blurred Out Skin Conditioning Powder. I love this stuff. They don't do it anymore, so I was dead hesitant to use it, but I thought I kind of need to use it up because it's going to expire soon anyway. And, you know, once it's out of my collection, I can buy some new powders to try rather than just having this lingering around in my collection. But I absolutely love this stuff. It blurred my skin so nicely. I especially liked it under my eyes. It is like the best powder for under eyes. I haven't found anything like it. It's actually insane. I hope and pray they either bring this back or they bring a product back that's similar to this, if not the same, because Primark do that. Sometimes they just change the packaging. I'm hoping and praying. That's all I will say. I love this stuff. If it came back, I would buy 10 of them straight away. I love this powder. If you have it in your collection and you've not used it yet, highly recommend. So then the next product, I'm not sure what I think of this. So this is the Mascara Revolution. I'm not even sure if they still do this anymore, but I brought this a while ago. It was in my collection and I've been working my way through my mascaras. So when it came to this one, when I opened it, it was super dry. Now, I'm not sure if that's just the formulation of it or I'd left it that long that the mascara had gone dry. I'm not sure, but I'd never opened it until I went to use it, if that makes sense. Like, it still had all the cellophane on and everything. So I don't know why it would have gone dry. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a super dry consistency. But for me, it was even too dry for me. Like, I prefer my mascaras once they've been opened and used a few times and they are a little bit on the drier side. I just think mascara always performs better when it's a little bit drier and not super wet. But yeah, this was too much even for me. And I feel like I used it really quickly. Like, I feel like there's still a ton of product in here, but it's that dry now that it just flakes under my eyes and leaves like the little crumbs of mascara under my eyes. And then because I have quite oily skin, I get like the black smudgy looking stuff under my skin when this starts to crumble down throughout the day. It didn't used to do that before it started crumbling down my face, but obviously once it started crumbling down my face, it was like a no-go. So I wouldn't repurchase this personally. Maybe I just left it too long, I don't know, but personally I wouldn't repurchase this. Okay, and then these next two products are Project Pan products. So if you haven't caught up with my Project Pan yet and you don't want spoilers, maybe click on out or go and watch my Project Pan video and then finish watching this video. I don't know, but there will be Project Pan spoilers. So the next product that I have emptied is the e.l.f. Blemish Fighting Putty Primer. I freaking love this stuff and I definitely will be buying it again once I've worked my way through some of my products. Love this primer. I don't really know what else there is to say about it. I didn't use it as like a blemish fighting step, but it is always nice to have. I just love how this, like, when I say blends into my skin, obviously you can't see a primer, but it just is the perfect first step for me. It really helps to control my oils throughout the day. I feel like my makeup lasts way longer when I use this. It also, because it's like a putty, it works its way into like your pores and stuff to give you that like smooth canvas for makeup. I just really like it and I definitely would repurchase it. Okay, and then the last product is the e.l.f. Mint Melt Lip Plumping Gloss. I have this on today. It was my last use. I think I could probably get one more use out of it, but I will get that today anyway. I usually reapply my gloss all day because obviously gloss doesn't last that long. So I will definitely get the last use out of it. But I really liked this. Love the colour of it. Love the consistency of it. I feel like it has quite good longevity for a lip gloss. Obviously it's not going to last all day, but as far as lip glosses go, this is quite a good one. Don't really know why I'm going on about it because you can't repurchase it anymore because it is discontinued, which is a little bit sad, but I know that they have similar products that will do the same kind of thing. So yeah, really like this one, and if I could repurchase it, I probably would. Yeah, really liked it. So those were all of my empty products from the past month or two. Obviously quite a lot, to be honest with you. This is more than I usually have, but yeah, a lot of these products I would repurchase, which is a good thing. And I definitely feel like since Project Panning, I'm so much pickier when I class something as empty. Like I want something to be completely gone now, and I like using one thing until it's completely finished now, rather than, you know, just cycling through everything willy-nilly and never finishing anything up. But yeah, if you like videos like this, please leave a like, 'cause it really does help me out. Leave a comment down below of what videos you'd like to see next, or just let me know what you've been emptying recently, because I love to know, because I'm super nosy. But yeah, if you want to see more from me, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss when I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. And with all that being said, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'm gonna go because that drilling is driving me mad. Bye guys!